To complete any of these problems with the gas laws, we have to first identify what we're given and what we're trying to find. So we have a balloon that is filled to a volume of 2.20 liters at a temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. And then something changes. In this case, the balloon is heated to a temperature of 71 degrees Celsius. And how will that affect find the new volume of the balloon? So we're dealing with volume and temperature. So V1, T1, and then V2 and T2. We have the volume and the temperature from the first scenario, and then once the change occurs, the new volume and the new temperature. V1 is 2.20 liters, and T1 is 22 degrees Celsius. V2 is what we're trying to find, and T2 is 71 degrees Celsius. Our first change, we always have to make sure our units match. And in this case, the volume doesn't matter because that's what we're trying to find. But the temperature must always be written in Kelvin. So as a reminder, Kelvin is equal to degrees Celsius plus 273. So very quickly we can change those over to Kelvin. So 22 plus 273 would be 295 Kelvin. So we're going to use that number instead. And here, 71 degrees Celsius plus the 273 is going to be 344 Kelvin. We're going to use that number instead. All right, so after that we have to decide which of our formulas we're going to use, and we're going to use V1 over T1 equals V2 over T2. And then all we really have to do is plug in our information and solve for our missing value. So we have 2.20 liters over 295 Kelvin equals V2 over 344 Kelvin. Now to get V2 by itself, we have to, this is division, we have to multiply both sides. So multiply by 344 Kelvin on both sides. And when we work through that, it would be 344 Kelvin times 2.20 liters divided by 295 Kelvin. The units of Kelvin will cancel to be left with units of liters. So V2 will equal 2.57 liters. You can go through and check and go with your what you know about these laws. And we know that volume and temperature are directly related. So if the temperature increased, so will the volume. And the volume did increase from 2.2 to 2.57.